Thank you very much. We will be starting in 5 minutes, very shortly. Just before that, I have a very small technical announcement to give. The people who came with their private cars and who parked in the Lycée Robert Schumann parking won't be able to leave the parking after 10 p.m. So the invitation is that after this ceremony, all the people who are parked there should move their cars before 10 o'clock. Otherwise, they will have to sleep in their cars in the center of the city of Luxembourg. Thank you very much. We will be starting in 2-3 minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the World Rescue Challenge 2022 in our beautiful city of Luxembourg. We are Dropando Vida, a Luxembourgish brass band, and we are so excited to perform here tonight in front of you in this amazing building, the Grand Théâtre National de la Ville de Luxembourg. So we wish you good luck for the next few days. Have fun and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Everyone. Now my mic is on actually as well. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome all of you here today in Luxembourg City in the Grand Theatre. And it's so nice to see so many nations united here for the very first edition in Luxembourg of the World Rescue Challenge. My name is Nico. I will be your host not only for tonight, but all the way through to Sunday. I will also be commenting on the challenges a little bit. And for those of you who have friends and family watching the live stream maybe, I will be giving updates to them as well. We should be live now, so hello also to the people at home. Now, it's quite a crowd, and maybe let's find out who of you are participating in the challenges. Can you raise your hands, or I can't see with the light. Oh, okay. Can all of those who are participating make some noise for me? Oh, thank you. Awesome, awesome. They told me it would be a reactive public, but this sounds great. We'll have some fun during the next following days and also tonight. All of those who are not participating, can you clap, make some noise? All right. Oh. They did a bit more noise than you. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. So for those who are not actively participating, I will make a very brief summary of what we will see here during the World Rescue Challenge. So we are all here to exchange information of the world rescue teams of the world, and for that there will be challenges or situations that are built up, they are simulated, and they're called scenarios. Each team will get a scenario that they will have to solve. It's an emergency, and there are two kinds. You have the trauma challenge, which is a personal emergency. It can be a victim that has a heart attack or a physical injury. And the second one is the extrication challenges, which are usually road accidents with cars, quite spectacular as well, as they have to be open in order to rescue the victims. That's as for a brief summary of what is to be expected during the next few following days. I would also welcome here on stage the band. They already mentioned the name, Drop an der Widder. We can give them a round of applause again. And their name is also quite iconic. Drop an der Widder would actually mean something like, give it all you got, if you would like to translate it in English, and I think that is quite fitting for all of you guys, for all of us who are going to participate will be giving it all we got during the next few following days, I guess. For the program for tonight, we will have some official welcoming words, then we will follow them up with the presentation of all of you guys, of the teams, and then we will take a look into the future, to the next World Rescue Challenge that will take place in Lanzarote. Quite exciting as well. And after that, we will have a cocktail, also a fun part. And after, we will go to the Schroeder. Have you already been there? Some of you guys that are traveled here, have you been to the Schroeder? Yes? Oh, not quite. You can't have missed. Oh, some of you. I heard that one team was there and they met the Prime Minister. Is that correct? Did somebody meet the Prime Minister at the Schroeder? Somebody is waving. Oh, yeah. Quite impressive. They wander around. It happens. Now, I want to just I think Moyen, you know, say hello in Luxembourgish. I would like to teach you one more word, if you'll allow it, in Luxembourgish, which is Schroeder. It's the biggest fair in Luxembourg, and it's actually the biggest fair in the Grand region, in the greater region. So it's quite big, and we might be able to visit it later. So shall we try to say it together, Schroeder? That was already perfect. I want to make it Schroeder. Okay, all together. Schroeder. Wow, you know it. Okay, all together. Schroeder. Perfect. You have Luxembourgish already. Perfect. Oh, yeah, indeed, perfect. It's not an easy word. If you see it spelled out, many of people have difficulties with it. Now, without further ado, let me welcome here on stage with you the chairman of the World Rescue Organization, who is also the general director of the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps, and also the chair of the organizational committee, Mr. Paul Schroeder.
So, hello everybody. You see, tonight I wear 3 hats. The head of the World Rescue Organization, the head of the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps, and also the head of the organizational committee. The advantage for you is that you will have to listen to 1 speech instead of 3. And there will be 2 major words in my speech. That's dear and it's thank you. So let me first introduce the authorities. Dear Minister of Interior, Taina Bofferding, dear Mayor of Luxembourg City and Chair of the Board of Governors, Lily Polfer. Unfortunately, she had to leave because of an emergency. Dear Alain Becker, Head of the Civil Security Department in the Ministry of Interior and also the Vice Chair of the Board of Governors of the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps. Dear Marc Marma, President of the Luxembourg Firefighter Federation, dear members of the Board of Governors of the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps, dear mayors and representatives of the Luxembourg municipalities, dear representatives of the different ministries, administrations of Luxembourg government and the services of Luxembourg City, dear Director, Head of Departments and Chiefs of the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps, dear members and friends of the Organizational Committee WRC 2022, dear representatives of the Fire and Rescue Services from Belgium, France and Germany, dear sponsors, dear members of the WR Committee, with the delegation of Lanzarote and the Italian delegation, dear members of the WR Committee, dear assessors, shadow assessors and logistics of the WRC 2022, and of course, dear participants. To be here tonight was a long way. The way started in 2017, when we first discussed in the Luxembourg Rescue Organization if, after 10 years of membership in the World Rescue Organization, Luxembourg should not one day host the World Rescue Challenge. After we had discussions with the National Rescue Agency, we decided that it might be an opportunity to host the event in 2020 or 2021 with the opening of the new headquarters of the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Services that you have seen today. So in 2017, in September, at the General Assembly meeting in Târgu in Romania, we expressed an interest of hosting the event in Luxembourg. In 2018, in Cape Town, we did a bid for 2021 because we thought at that time that the headquarters would be finished at that time. You know what happened then. 2020, the World Rescue Challenge in Miami couldn't take place. 2021, the event in Miami couldn't take place. So the World Rescue Organization decided to organize a virtual challenge. And for us, it was important at that time to reconnect the people of the WRO community. I think it was a new experience, very promising for the future. I can imagine hybrid events in the future where we have a physical event combined with a virtual event. And I think for first edition, it was quite a success. The event, as we had to postpone from 2021 to 2022, it is by coincidence that the event takes place in the year that the Luxembourg Rescue Organization celebrates its 15th anniversary. My team has prepared a fantastic event, and I want you to take profit of it. Go to the workshops, profit from the guided tours of the headquarters and also the guided tours of Luxembourg City. We will have great social events with a big party at the end. We will have the National Civil Security Day on the 11th of September, where we also have a commemoration, of course, of the events that happened 21 years ago in New York. So I want you to have a great time here in Luxembourg. Learn a lot. It's not mine event, it's your event. So don't forget your coins, but you know that will be expensive at the bar. So enjoy your time. I wanted to make it not too long, but I was too pressed. Of course, I have to thank all the partners. without whom we could not have done this event. The government of Luxembourg, of course, especially the Minister of Interior, Tanja Bofferding, the Luxembourg City, where many services are involved, the Luxembourg City Tourist Office that offered the free guided tours, the Let's Make It Happen from Luxembourg, Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps, Luxembourg Rescue Organization, the Lycée des Arts et Métiers, municipalities for financial and logistic support, our donors, our sponsors. Every small and very large contribution was very valuable. We received money and a lot of in-kind sponsorship, without which that support, the show that this event could not happen. This support shows that your recognition to the work of the firefighters and rescue workers worldwide. So really a big, big thank to all the sponsors and donors. So now thank you very much for your patience, for listening to me, and enjoy your event.
Thank you very much. With 3 caps, Mr. Paul Schroeder. And as the next speaker, please welcome with me on stage, Mr. Alain Becker. The Vice President of the Administration Council of the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Brigade.
Dear participants of the World Rescue Challenge 2022, first of all, I must apologize to me for 2 reasons. First reason, I don't wear a tie this evening because I was not prepared for this speech on behalf of the Mayor of Luxembourg, who gave me her speech 10 minutes ago, and sorry for my not to be prepared and for my bad English, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mayor of Luxembourg City and as Deputy Chair of the Board of Governors of Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps, I'm very pleased to welcome you all in Luxembourg. It is impressive to see all these firefighters, rescue workers, and medical emergency personnel coming from the 5 continents at this place. Luxembourg City is the capital of the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg and also one of the capitals of Europe, as it is the seat of numerous European institutions like the Court of Justice of the European Union, the European Investment Bank, and the Secretary of the European Parliament. Our capital hosts 130,000 inhabitants. And I want to highlight that 70% of our inhabitants are foreigners coming from 160 different countries, which makes Luxembourg, despite its size, a very cosmopolitan city that managed to combine modernity with tradition. The Schroeder Fire is the perfect example of this capacity. Indeed, the huge fanfare that you have seen just on the opposite of the street when you entered the theater was founded in 1340 by John the Blind, Count of Luxembourg and King of Bohemia. Nowadays, the Schroeder Fire is one of the largest funfairs in Europe. Today is the last day of the 680 edition, and so don't hesitate and after closing ceremony to enjoy your time at the fair. Modernity and tradition are perfect keywords to describe the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps. The Corps unified far more than 100 civil protections and fire brigades, all of them with a long-lasting history. To celebrate this event, they relocated just in time into their new premises in the National Fire Rescue Center, which is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful and modern fire stations worldwide. This week you will have the opportunity to form your own opinion, but I'm convinced that yours will not differ from mine. In my function as the Deputy Chair of the Board of Governors of the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps, I have the opportunity to see how hard our firefighters and medical emergency personnel trained and prepared to be ready to intervene the day that our citizens need their help. I'm grateful for the most valuable work that you accomplish every day. I particularly want to highlight the free guided tours offered to participants by the Luxembourg City Tourist Office. Take advantage of this offer to discover our city, whose all quarters and fortifications are part of the UNESCO World Heritage List. To conclude, I want to thank all the members of the organizational committee and the personnel of the Luxembourg Fire Rescue Corps for the tremendous work they have done to organize this extraordinary event here in Luxembourg. Your dedication is the guarantee that the World Rescue Challenge 2022 will be a great success. I wish good luck to all the participating teams. You are the world's finest rescue workers. May the best team win. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alain Becker. It is a great pleasure as well to welcome the Minister of Interior here with us, Mrs. Taina Bofferding. Vielleicht du, andere. Ich hatte ein Hand mit, das bisschen hey.
So, finally. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, as Minister for Home Affairs, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to Luxembourg for the 22nd World Rescue Challenge. Luxembourg, as you can see, is a very small country with 650,000 inhabitants, but out of these, more than 7,000 are volunteers or professional firefighters in the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps. In 2018, we implemented a profound reform of the Luxembourg Rescue Services and created a single unit gathering all public rescue services and emergency services like fire, brigades, ambulance, and emergency medical services and civil protection. By doing so, we wanted to prepare our emergency services to the new challenges our world is facing: demographic changes, geopolitical challenges, man-made and natural disasters. You firefighters and rescue workers, you confronted such challenges over the past 3 years. As the chair, Mr. Paul Schroeder, reminded us, the World Rescue Challenge planned in Miami had to be cancelled twice due to COVID-19. During the past 2 years, many of you have been fighting the pandemic and supporting national health systems. Others have been saving lives and property threatened by flooding, storms, and hurricanes. This summer, we witnessed you once again fighting gigantic forest fires all over the world. Tonight, you are representing firefighters worldwide. I wish to thank you and to show my deepest respect for the work that you are doing and for your daily commitment. And I welcome the work of the World Rescue Organization and the annual World Rescue Challenge since more than 20 years now. Through this event designed to challenge you and to develop your skills, the World Rescue Organization establishes and maintains standards in post-crash and care. In a fast-changing world with new technologies and risk, it's absolutely necessary that our rescue and emergency personnel benefits from the state-of-the-art training possibilities. Therefore, the Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps brand new training center is the perfect place for a World Rescue Challenge. Modernizing and improving the training offer for our firefighters and medical emergency personnel was one of our top priorities. Today, Luxembourg Fire and Rescue Corps has the capacity and the tools to offer high-quality training using innovative concepts such as simulation-based teaching and learning. During your stay, you will have the opportunity to discover and to test some of these training tools in the workshops organized as size events. Dear participants, as a small country in the center of Europe, Luxembourg strongly depends on good relations with its neighboring countries. It is particularly true for our rescue services, which work very closely together in the greater region area. Our recent bilateral agreements with Belgium, France, and Germany facilitated and multiplied cross-border interventions. And I'm proud that one transnational team composed by firefighters from those 4 countries is participating. They promote a strong bonds between the rescue services of Luxembourg and our neighbors. These members of the Interred team show us that saving lives does not know borders or nationalities, and that firefighters all over the world stand up for the same universal values. So finally, I wish you good luck and all the best for the competitions. Take advantage of your stay in our beautiful country, not only to learn and to improve your skills, but also to discover Luxembourg and its hospitality, to make new friends and to have a great time. Hat ganz viel Spaß, Herr Lützeburg, der ist herzlich willkommen, means simply have fun. Thank you.
Drop an der Vida, give it all you got. A band with a symbolic name here for you tonight. And this is the part of the evening where all the teams, all of you guys will be presented. And I thought, you're quite reactive, it's quite a good public, maybe I thought about how we could do it. And there are obviously two ways that I can see. The first way is the normal way of doing stuff. I think you all know how that goes. We'll do the team presentations, the team will stand up, okay? And then there is something what I might like to call the World Rescue Challenge way of doing the team presentation. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Who of you, I want you to make yourself audible, who wants to do the team presentation in the World Rescue Challenge way? Say aye. Oh, it's not so much, not clear. Who wants to do it the normal way? No one. Okay, good one. Okay, thanks for one who did say aye. You're taking a bit of a risk. I'll explain it to you, and then I'll leave it up to you. The idea behind what I'm going to explain you is that every single team will get the give it all you got applause. Everyone. The first one, the very first team until the very last team. That's the idea. And here's how we could do it. I will present the team, the name of the team. They can rise up, and then we will give them the full applause, all you got. And we're going to practice this before, I'm not going to lie. We're going to practice the full applause, but fear not. We will do it only for 2 seconds, but all you got. And we will do it for every team. For those of you guys who want to do it the normal way, we can still do it the normal way at the same time. This is what we will try it. Are you up to try it before we start? Let's try it. All right. I'll say the name of the team, presentation of the team. The team will rise up, and then I will give you the go. And then for 2 seconds, and then it will, but give all you got, really. That's why we'll practice. Presentation of the team. All right. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Amazing. All right, guys. Let's do it. Let's start with the first team for you from Austria. They can rise up. Hunter Valley Rescue Team. The trauma team from Austria and the extrication team. Did both teams rise up? Australia, what did I say? I'm so sorry, we'll have Austria in a minute. So, all right. Did both teams rise up? Hunter Valley Rescue Team, Trauma Team, and Extrication Team. All right, let's go over to the next team. Tasmania Fire Service, please rise up. This is for you. Awesome. Tasmania Trauma Team and Extrication Team. This is working great. Austria, sorry, that's it, right? All right. Austria, TRT, INSING, Extrication Team, please rise. This is for you. Yes. Perfect. The IGNI team, please rise. Trauma team. All right. Let those hands rest. We go over to Belgium. Brandwehr Zone Antwerpen, please rise. Extrication team. Thank you so much for being here. TRT HVZNL Extrication team, please rise. Up there for you. All right. From Brazil, please rise. Bombeiros Voluntarios de Santa Catarina Catador. This is for you. BRB Vida, please rise. Trauma team. All right. Give it all you got. 2 seconds. You're doing great. CBMSC Conda Rescue Team, please rise. Extrication team. The rescue team Concordia, Extrication team, please rise. Siate Korbiciba, the trauma team, please rise. From the Czech Republic here in Luxembourg, TRT Racing Rescue Milevsko, please rise. From France, Rescue 44 Extrication Team, please rise. Merci. Trauma 44, please rise. And 2. Moving on to the S10-17 Extrication Team, please rise. And 2 seconds for you. SD78, please rise. Yes. SD86. Ah, back there. You don't have to clap so long. 2 seconds, prepare, all you got, all you got. Sorry. From Germany, aus Deutschland, Berufsfeuerwehr Münster. Here we go, and boom, nice. Feuerwehr Eichtal, Trauma Team, in the back. Feuerwehr Neuburg an der Donau, Extrication Team. Feuerwehr Schlüchtern, Traumateam. Feuerwehr Schaumburg, Traumateam. In the back. From Ireland, Carlo Extrication Team, Carlo. Right in the middle. The trauma team, was that all of you? The trauma team and the extrication team rose up? Right, all right. Civil defense trauma team from Ireland. In the back with the flag. Nice run. The Dublin Fire Brigade Extrication and Trauma Team. We can give them 4 seconds. All right. Okay. The next one. Resting the hands. Meta MRT from Ireland. County Wicklow Fire Service Extrication and Trauma Team. Wicklow. From Luxembourg. Cis Echternach. From the host country. Cis Redon. Trauma and Rescue Team Mama. TRT Cordal. TRT LX, Team LX. Right in the front for you. From Portugal. BV Praia da Vitória A. You guys know each other. Cacilhas Rescue Team, Extrication Team. Covilha Trauma Team. Oh. Mira Trauma Team. Nordeste Rescue Team, Extrication Team. I'm going to say a little hi to the guys who are following the live stream as well. Let's say hi. Hello. Nice one. All right. Before we continue with the next team, the Outsiders Extrication Team. RBS Rescue Team, Extrication Team. In the back for you. Let's keep up the vibe. RBS Lisbon. San Roque do Pico, Trauma Team. From Romania, here with us for the next following days, Bucharest Trauma Team. Dambovita Extrication Team. Muris Trauma Team and Extrication Team. Vasea Trauma Team. From South Africa with us here tonight, Cape Town Destroyers. From Spain, where's the Avengers Trauma Team? Concordillo de Valencia, Extrication Team. Ruby, Extrication Team. From Spain. And we have from Taiwan, TRAT Extrication Team. All the way here for the next 4 days. From the United Kingdom, Avon Extrication Team. Bridgend South Wales Extrication Team. In the back for you. Cardiff Central Trauma Team. Extrication CDD FRS Durham and Darlington Extrication Team. Hereford and Worcester Fire and Rescue Service Extrication Team. LFB Trauma Team. Let's keep it up until the end. Manchester Extrication Team. Oxfordshire Extrication Team. West Midlands Fire Service 1 Trauma Team. From the United States of America, here with us today, PBC Punishers Extrication Team. Many of you guys traveled a long way to be here with us tonight and the next following days. We have an Inter-Red team, which is a team composed of 4 countries, France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and I missed one, Germany, which have, the team was not qualified and they got a wild card, and they will be competing here as well. We'll see how far Unity is bringing us. We are all here tonight. Please rise. Inter-Red Europe Works team. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody of you, for being here, for coming here to Luxembourg for this World Rescue Challenge 2021. We will have a little interlude, and then we will continue with looking into the future to the next World Rescue Challenge 2023. What are they called? Give it all you got. Drop on the vida for you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank all of you also very much for participating. So it's really a pleasure to be here, to be welcoming you, being your host for the couple of days to come. So that's great. And as I mentioned it a couple of times before, we'll have a look into the future. And please welcome with me on stage with a warm welcome, Mr. Councillor Marcos Bergas from Lanzarote, local town. And also with him, a nice Mrs. Yeah, it's that way. Please, thank you. Thank you. Oh, good. Oh, sorry. Good evening.
Por ahí, sí, lo ponemos aquí debajo, para que no moleste. Sí. Thank you very much. Good evening, Luxemburgo. Buenas noches, estimadas autoridades, ciudadanos de Luxemburgo, de Europa y de todo el mundo.
Good evening, esteemed dignitaries, citizens of Luxembourg, Europe, and the whole world.
Tengo el honor de tomar la palabra en este magnífico escenario como presidente del Consorcio de Seguridad y Emergencias de Lanzarote, en España. Les hablo de una institución que simboliza la unión y la fuerza de una isla que el próximo año será sede del Encuentro Mundial de Rescate.
I'm honored to be speaking on the incredible stage as the president of the Lanzarote Safety and Emergency Consortium in Spain. I'm speaking of an institution which symbolizes the union and strength of an island that will be hosting the Worldwide Rescue Challenge next year, taking the baton from the city hosting us today.
Tomamos el testigo precisamente de esta ciudad que hoy nos acoge, Luxemburgo. Para los que no hayan tenido la fortuna de visitar Lanzarote, me permitirán que les invite a todos y todas a que nos acompañen en este acto y que lo hagan a poder ser el año que viene en el próximo Encuentro Mundial.
For those who haven't been fortunate enough to visit Lanzarote yet, let me take you there today. I'm going to try and describe the place where I was born and where rescue teams from around the world will come together in 2023.
Les voy a intentar describir el lugar que me vio nacer y donde equipos de rescate de todo el mundo tendrán una nueva cita en 2023.
So he's going to try to describe the place where he was born and where rescue teams from all around the world, we hope, will come together next year in 2023.
Lanzarote es una de las 8 islas que forman las Islas Canarias.
Lanzarote is one of the 8 islands that make up the Canary Islands.
8 islas bañadas por el Atlántico y también llamadas las Islas Afortunadas por los muchos atractivos que presentan y por su privilegiado clima.
8 islands in the Atlantic Ocean, also known as the Fortunate Islands, for their beautiful attractions and template climate.
Lanzarote no es una isla cualquiera.
Lanzarote isn't another island.
Lanzarote es una isla española diferente a todas las demás, por sus paisajes, por su gente.
Lanzarote is a unique Spanish island, unique for both its landscape and its people.
En sus escasos 850 kilómetros cuadrados encontrarán playas de ensueño, un sol infinito y un verdadero amor y respeto por el medio natural.
Our 850 square kilometers is home to dreamy beaches, infinite sunshine, and a true love and respect for the environment.
Lanzarote es reserva de la biosfera desde 1993.
Lanzarote has been a biosphere reserve since 1993.
Lanzarote es una isla en la que confluyen la tradición y la modernidad en un mismo espacio.
Lanzarote is an island where traditions and modernity come together in a single space.
Lanzarote es una isla segura que vive de contagiar su felicidad y que hoy les invito a descubrir.
Lanzarote is a safe island where happiness is contagious, and I want to show it to you today.
Les invito a que la descubran como lo hacen cada año más de 2 millones de turistas que nos visitan y que suelen repetir, además de recomendar amigos, vecinos y familiares que también la descubran.
I want you to get to know the island the same way over 2 million tourists do when they visit every year. They visit, come back again, and recommend it to neighbors, family, and friends.
Ya les he dicho que Lanzarote es diferente. Es una isla única, mágica y difícil de describir solo con palabras.
I've already told you that Lanzarote is different. It's a unique, magical island that's difficult to describe in words.
El Nobel de Literatura, José Saramago, dijo: Lanzarote no es mi tierra, pero es tierra mía. Yo les digo que, si nos visitan, también será la tierra de todos ustedes.
Literary Nobel Prize winner José Saramago said, Lanzarote isn't my land, but it's part of me. If you visit it, it will become part of you all.
Y ahora, presten atención, porque vamos a ver un poco de esa tierra de las que les acabo de hablar, y que también ha sido tierra de artistas como César Manrique, o lugar elegido por presidentes, primeros ministros y reyes para desconectar durante sus vacaciones.
Now pay attention, because we are going to take a closer look. This island has also been home to artists like César Manrique, and a destination of choice for presidents, prime ministers, and kings, a place to disconnect to have a holiday.
Thank you. ¿Les ha gustado, verdad?
Looks good, doesn't it?
Pues ya lo han visto, del 19 al 22 de octubre del próximo año les esperamos con los brazos abiertos.
So from the 19th to the 22nd of October, we'll be waiting with open arms.
Allí estaremos para dar lo mejor de nosotros mismos en la organización del Encuentro Mundial de Rescate.
We'll do all we can to make the next worldwide rescue a success.
Con la máxima ilusión y el compromiso de la sociedad de Lanzarote y el conjunto de instituciones que lo harán posible y que me van a permitir que las cite expresamente.
We are all excited and committed to organizing a great event in Lanzarote, and some of the institutions making that possible are
el Consorcio de Seguridad y Emergencia de Lanzarote,
the Safety Consortium,
el Cabildo de Lanzarote,
the Lanzarote Island Government,
la Sociedad de Promoción Exterior,
the Foreign Trade Society,
los centros de arte, cultura y turismo,
Lanzarote's Art, Culture and Tourism Centers,
los 7 ayuntamientos de la isla,
the 7 municipalities of the island,
el gobierno de Canarias
the Canary Islands governments,
y, por supuesto, el excelente equipo de trabajadores, hombres y mujeres, bomberos, técnico, personal administrativo y directivo del consorcio que me digno en representar.
and of course the excellent team of workers, men and women, firefighters, technical and administrative staff, and the board of the consortium I represent.
Voy terminando.
I'm almost finishing.
Un ilustre hijo de Luxemburgo y uno de los padres de la Unión Europea, Robert Schuman, nos demostró que la unión hace la fuerza.
I want to close by talking about Robert Schuman, a famous son of Luxembourg and one of the fathers of the European Union.
Que los países, cuando se ayudan mutuamente, son más fuertes y ofrecen un mayor bienestar a los ciudadanos.
He showed us that we are stronger together, that countries who help one another are stronger and the people who live in them are better for it.
Lo hemos visto durante la pandemia de la COVID-19 y lo estamos viendo ahora con la cruel guerra que asola Ucrania y sus consecuencias sobre Europa.
We saw this during the COVID-19 pandemic, and we are seeing it now with the cruel war against Ukraine and the consequences for Europe.
Por eso, esa unión y esa fuerza entre países debe no solo mantenerse, sino fortalecerse.
This is why this unity and strength between countries should not only be maintained but fortified.
La familia del rescate mundial lleva muchos años sumando esfuerzos precisamente.
The rescue family around the world has been striving for this for many years.
Cada equipo participante, cada delegación, cada país es consciente de que la suma de fuerzas, destrezas, habilidades, pericias, más que sumar, multiplican nuestra eficacia y eficiencia. Y eso es lo que necesitamos ahora más que nunca.
Each participating team, each delegation, and each country is aware that the strengths, abilities, skills, and expertise we share make us more efficient and effective. And we need that now more than ever.
Porque nuestro objetivo último y primero no es otro que salvar vidas ante cualquier accidente o siniestro.
Our first and overall objective is to save life in any incident or accident or emergency.
Sigamos en esa línea, desde Luxemburgo a Lanzarote, desde el encuentro mundial que hoy comienza a los muchos que seguro compartiremos en el futuro.
Let's continue to do this from Luxembourg to Lanzarote, from the World Challenge that starts today to the many that will no doubt share in the future.
Feliz encuentro mundial, suerte a los participantes, a la organización y recuerden, les esperamos en Lanzarote en octubre del próximo año. Tienen una cita con nuestra isla, tienen que descubrirla.
Enjoy the event. I wish you all, the participants and organizers, good luck. We look forward to seeing you in Lanzarote next year in October. Let's make it a date. You have to visit.
Gracias, muy buenas noches. See you next year in Lanzarote. And now, si me lo permiten,
If you permit me,
desde Lanzarote, la presidenta del Cabildo, María Dolores Corujo Berriel, quisiera tener un detalle con el país que nos acoge, con esta hermosa ciudad que es Luxemburgo. Desde la isla de Lanzarote le hemos traído a la ministra del Interior y al representante del Ayuntamiento, si pueden acercarse, un pequeño detalle desde el corazón.
So the president of the Island Council, Cabildo de Lanzarote, María Dolores Corujo, would like to offer the representative today of the mayor of Luxembourg and as well the Minister of Interior, a small gift that comes from the heart.
Es un libro del hombre que cambió Lanzarote, del hombre que permitió que la sociedad interiorizara que no hay desarrollo sin respeto al medio natural, sin respeto al planeta en el cual vivimos. Ese hombre se llamaba César Manrique y para nosotros es un héroe en Lanzarote y es el faro que nos guía.
César Manrique, well, we have a book as a present from this very famous artist that changed Lanzarote and that made a real different island from it. Thanks to him, we have had as well a sustainable development, and the last years we have seen that sustainability is very important to keep our culture and natural environment alive. So we would like to offer you this book.
Y una pequeña pieza de cerámica hecha con las manos de nuestros artesanos y artesanas, porque Lanzarote, como habrán visto en el vídeo, está hecha desde el cariño y desde el esfuerzo diario de esos hombres y mujeres que nos enseñan sus tradiciones y nos enseñan a cuidar esa joya de la naturaleza llamada Lanzarote.
And as well, handicrafts made in ceramic. As well, that represents just a small piece of the hard work that did the Lanzarotenians, the men and women of the island, and that as well made from Lanzarote a unique place.
For Luxembourg, for the city. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Marcos Bergas, councillor from Lanzarote local town. Thank you for sharing your vision about the World Rescue Challenge 2023, and thank you for sharing those beautiful images of Lanzarote with us here tonight as well. We are so close to the end of this evening, but not quite yet. I am very excited for the following days. I can only hardly imagine how excited you must be for the next 4 days. And as a few closing words, I would like to welcome here on stage again Mr. Paul Schroeder. Oh, you're chairman of the World Rescue Organization.
So, I only have 2 more things to do. The first one is to invite you to the cocktail, which will take place in the foyer. So I ask you not to use the side exits, but the rear exits of the theater, and then arrive immediately at the cocktail. And then the second one is I have to declare officially open the 22nd World Rescue Challenge in Luxembourg. And now we listen to this great band.
Thank you very much. I wish you a nice evening. Have fun. On drums, Olivier Beaver, Pete Avon, Thierry Lahue, horn section, Pete Lucas, Guy Callan, Ben Lucas, Jasmin Lesches, on my right side, Philip Colling, Yannick Horscheid on trumpet, Max Lucas. My name is Gilles. We are Drop and Dovita. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.